Azania, Ep.2, take one. Ha.
Yo, man.
What's happening?
What's happening?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
I'm chilled. Good to be back in South Africa.
Definitely.
Oh, okay.
We've been out and about.
Good to be back in Durban.
Man, we made it to episode 2. This is a big deal.
Big
Bro.
deal.
I know people like
Very
to
big deal.
celebrate 10 episodes or first season.
For those that are new to this, last week we had some troubles with our mixer. This week we don't have those troubles, so
Don't
we're
jinx
good
it,
to go.
please.
We're good to
Please,
go.
Fingers are crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, we don't need any
I
more
apologize.
technical
I
issues than we already had.
Yeah, man. All right, guys.
And we got some special guests here today, as you can
Yes.
see.
Mika
This
and
is
Yuki.
Mika and Yuki. These are our special guests. I'll probably be popping in every now and then. Say what's up.
What's up?
What's happening?
Okay. And then they shot today.
Yeah, man. With that being said, Azania, welcome everybody to another podcast, another week,
Yes.
another episode.
Yeah.
So 2 white mug boys in the gang. In
You know,
the
we call this the Progressive Man Cave.
yeah, the progressive man cave.
We're going to be keeping it tight today.
Yeah, definitely.
But with that being said, my name is Mwanda Mapumulo, all the way from Durban, South Africa. They call me the one and only king and rugged eyes. Yeah, man.
Yo, Fahrenheit. My name's Farron, aka Lord Fahrenheit.
Oh.
I was
will
hoping you
stick
forgot
to this,
about
man.
that.
I'll never forget about it. I'm Lord Fahrenheit, guys.
And I am Jamie. Just Jamie. Yeah.
Okay.
We represent all colors of
Yeah.
Azania.
Your favorite chocolate vanilla caramel swirl. Up in this-
With that being said, huge shout outs to the main man, Mr. Kip Kosi.
Yeah.
Make sure that we're looking
The man
good for
behind the
this
camera.
man behind the camera.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some interesting topics today. We need to get off our chest.
Yes, most definitely.
We call this the Progressive Man Cave because why? You
We-
use that big word?
We progress.
Yes. What's toxic? What? Say that big
Oh,
word?
yeah, no, we try to diffuse the toxic masculinity
Hey.
in society today.
Big words.
Saucy.
In society,
Big
yeah.
words.
Wow, very- So,
Okay.
so the first question is: last week I was watching a live stream. I was a part of a live stream on Facebook, and one of the topics that they had there was friend zones.
Okay, friend zones.
Friend zones. I know it's interesting. So, what would you describe as a friend zone? Let's start there.
Is when you get put in a zone strictly for friends.
But how?
If you want a simplistic answer for anything, just ask Farron.
Yeah.
I think there's like different kinds of friend zones
Yeah,
if you
there's
think
different
about it.
kinds even.
I don't know. For me, I think so because I think you get that the usual friend zone where you would like try and you have an interest in a girl, you try your luck, and she kind of puts you in your place gently and be like, no, just this is you see that box you were in, just go back there. Yeah,
No.
you were cool there, But then I also think you get those types of friend zones where and I've seen this happen so many times, where women will actually keep you as like almost like a backup plan.
Yeah.
You see that? So it's like, okay, no, I'm not gonna completely friend zone you, but just in case things don't work out with what
Or
I
you
have
just
right
get the
now.
friend zone where you're just used. Like,
That's
that's
true.
the
That's
worst one.
also another one.
That's-
Yeah. So I think
that-
there's different levels to
where
that.
there's
Those
like a
friend
bit of
zones.
flirting, so you feel like you're getting somewhere.
Meanwhile.
but meanwhile, in the back,
It's
it's just
just,
a friend. She's
you
like,
know,
no, it's just a friend.
Yeah,
But
it's
you
just
going out for
oh
dates.
yeah, like hey, I need to go somewhere. Okay, cool. No, let me call this guy. He'll take me. So I think the friend zone kind of comes with levels.
So as a boyfriend, what's your take on your girl having a guy as a friend?
Guys, me, I still say till this day, I don't believe in your girlfriend having a friend zone friend. Because
Yeah.
for me, like you're saying, a friend zone is simply being in a zone where should something happen, there's still a backup plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
personally don't believe in the whole friend zone thing where people say, no, nothing is happening. He tried to ask me out, then I put him in a friend zone and we're cool. No, it's not cool.
Yeah.
So long as you say we're in a friend zone, in my head, it's like I'm still in a pot where I still have an opportunity. I'll
Yep.
keep trying
Yep.
so something can happen. So my girl having friend zones.
My thing is you do get the guys who are waiting eagerly,
Yeah.
like just for their chance to
that-
pounce.
And
But
you know what that's
position.
like because you've done it, ne?
Yeah. I've never been much of a friend zone guy to be fair, but I have been friends with mini goals. My thing is
Why did you pass through that very quickly?
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want. In my head, it just sounded weird. So my thing is right. You get the guys that are genuine friends, and you can notice. So as a guy that's in a relationship with a girl, if there are friends that are mutual, they would more than likely try to be your friend as well, or
Yeah.
they'd really show
Okay.
outwardly that there is no kind of
Yeah.
connection here.
Yeah.
And I'm also trying to be a friend towards
Yeah.
you. So that's fine. But then you gotta take note of the guys that are there that are kind of snide towards you, right? They have these little snide remarks, or they're always
Yeah.
dropping little hints to the girl, or they're always trying to okay, those are the kind of guys you gotta know, okay, those are toxic for your relationship because they have influence on her, and they probably also trying to plot their way in. It's my opinion,
Yeah.
but that's how I feel. Was Gift laughing in the back there? Oh, just by the way, we've got Gift on sets again today. Thanks for coming through, Gift.
Yeah. The one and only.
You watched The Best Man.
True.
That's the problem. Some of these movies.
The thing is also you like Farron was saying, you do get those ones, that like you said, that are just kind of like sitting and waiting. I think, me personally, I think I'd only accept a guy as my significant other's friend if they were friends before I was in the picture.
Well, but my thing is, okay, I understand that part.
Yeah.
But what happens if they were friends before you got in the picture, but when you get the backdrop, the guy is just friend zoned?
Okay, that's a different
Yeah.
story. If there has been any sort of history where this guy has attempted something with her and she's kind of put him in the friend zone, then I'd have a problem with it, because then you know his intentions immediately. As a guy, you know,
Yeah.
bruh, just because I didn't get right doesn't mean I'm gonna give up on the idea,
Gift brings up a good point. How would you know?
I'd ask her straight up.
Oh, straight up.
I'd straight up ask her.
There's-
Because the thing is,
No, how would you know if it's
okay, yeah,
friend?
that's
Okay, so there's
yeah,
been-
that's
there's-
something else.
There has been this trend on TikTok and in social media
Yeah.
is guys would force their girls to tell their friends on a phone call or on a text that they've broken up. So the girl would text the friend, quote unquote friend, that
Oh.
we've broken up, to see the reaction of that supposed
Ooh.
friend. The majority of the
that's-
time,
Ooh.
I won't even lie, I've been loving it because finally we can actually tell girls we right you wrong for a change,
Yeah.
and you actually get to see it. No
Yeah.
offense to the ladies out there, but you actually get to see like just the success and the happiness in the
Yeah.
guy's face. Like, yes,
Are you
for
serious?
once
Is
in my
this a
life,
challenge?
I'm right. Yeah, go check it. I don't know the hashtag or the actual.
So what the guy is like? Oh, yeah,
He's like, yes, I told you. Like, everyone's like, yeah, what did I say?
Yeah,
they have
all
that
of a
vibe.
sudden.
All of a sudden. And the girls obviously feel bad. They're like, okay, now I'll delete him now, or
Yeah, because they know the intention.
But I feel
The thing
isn't
is-
that also
yeah.
a trust element sometimes where
Yeah.
you can see, because sometimes it's just like how when you walk in the mall with your girlfriend or your significant other, and the girl is like, that girl was looking at you some type of way, and you as a guy, you're like, but I didn't see that. you know?
Yeah.
Don't you feel that also happens when you're like, hey, listen, this person is not good, and then they're like, no, man, you must relax, type of thing. This person is not gonna. Don't you find the frustration sometimes?
Definitely, because you must understand what the girls pick up seeing other girls look at us. We pick up on other guys.
Exactly.
This is
Exactly.
vice versa. So sometimes we're like, no, but he's not like that. And we're like, he is.
He
because
is.
if I was in his position, this is exactly how I'd be acting,
Sure.
I'd see his intentions. Even though I haven't even spoken to the guy, I don't know him, I can see the intentions, And it's the same with girls. They can see intentions from a mile away.
I know, they'll tell you.
You know?
and you're like,
They'll
you're
tell
like,
you
I
straight
didn't
up,
even
this
see
one,
it.
yeah, I don't trust her.
So the moral of the story is sometimes listen to your partner. Maybe try that prank.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to see how things are. I would suggest that if there's something going on in the relationship where you guys are constantly facing this, call out that friend. I don't want to ruin relationships. I'm just saying.
Sounds like you're
I,
trying to.
I'm
I'd
just
say
saying.
be
I'm sorry.
prepared
I'm
to
just
either lose
saying.
You
a
know-
significant other or a friend.
We need to move on from this one.
Yes.
But my final point of this thing is that there shouldn't be a friend zone. I'll tell you why. If somebody is trying to ask you out or whatever, it's either you just chop the whole thing off
Yeah.
and you move on with the life, so that the other person doesn't also feel, okay, I'm in the friend zone for a time being. Should this person move, then I still have a chance. So it leaves too many doors open.
Yeah.
And now you have 5 people stuck in the friend zone. Then
Ah,
what?
no,
You have to
no.
deal with all those people all the
No,
time.
no.
So friend zone, nah. You know, just like how we're
Not
in
for
another
me.
zone, we're on level 1. That's our new zone in South Africa.
Finally.
I still want to find out if there are levels in other countries. Like, have they also been like level 5, level 4? But successfully, we here in level 1, right? So everyone's been cheering, but some people have been in level 1 during level 5.
Some people have been in what they call like a what is it? I know America. It was almost like a suggested, kind of lockdown. It's like, okay, if you want to, you can.
Yeah.
It's not a forced thing. I know they had in certain countries. I know America was one of them. They had it for a while, where it's like, okay, we're not going into lockdown, but these are the kind of rules and regulations we want to follow.
Okay.
If you feel like following it, okay, cool. If not, nothing we can do about it.
But how do you feel? How do you feel about just lockdown in general, getting to level 1? Do you really now feel that the economical part of things is now opening up?
To
People
be
are getting
honest with
jobs?
you, you know it. It feels, to me, it feels exactly what like level 2 felt like. To be honest with you, I think maybe because it hasn't really hit us yet. Because I mean it's only technically starting from tomorrow or from midnight tonight. So I don't think we haven't really experienced it yet. So I think until we gotta kind of give it some time and just see how
Even
things
started
go.
celebrating, this
because
weekend.
I mean, it's fair enough. They can say, okay, you can do this, you can do that, you can do that. But we need to kind of see it happen first and be like, okay.
I knew we were on level 1 when I went past to go shoot something in Florida today, and there was no parking on Florida Road.
That's when you know it's level 1.
That's what I know. People are
Bruh,
people are like,
there's
hey.
been no parking on Florida Road.
Guys, I just wish McDonald's ice cream machines can be on level 1 and actually be there with us in this time, because they've been socially distancing for years. When have you gone to McDonald's and asked for a McFlurry or something and they're actually working frequently?
They permanently on lockdown.
I'm sorry. Well, I mean,
we love you, Mickey D's.
This video is not sponsored by McDonald's in any way, so I can say what I need to.
Listen, man. So copyright is quite a huge thing in South Africa. I mean, for many years we've been hearing people say, you know what, I went to studio, I was chilling with someone, and then I dropped a few lines. Next thing you know, next week, bah, the song is out. People can't do anything. The person is milking the money.
Yeah.
Same thing. Now and again, you look at some guy is probably hustling, and he says, hey, you know what, I actually had that idea. I pitched it, and a couple of years down the line or a couple of months down the line, the very same TV show is playing on TV. And unfortunately, sometimes it's either we don't believe it because you see the guy, he's hustling, he's just like me. Type of thing is also on the come up. So you're like, this guy is probably he's just talking. You know, when did he come up with that show? If that was his show, it would be on TV. Allegedly. So that's what they say, allegedly. So we're not saying this happened, but apparently there's a Twitter sort of outrage or thread about cooking with Somizi. That the idea belongs to someone else. And he's spoken to some of the people. I think Somizi himself also. And a couple of years down the line, shows on TV.
See, my thing was, I actually I've seen the thread. And guy, I feel copyright, like copying is a real thing in SA.
Oh, for sure.
Like
it's a worldwide thing.
It's a worldwide thing, and sometimes you just gotta take someone's word for it, like the innocent person's word for it. We don't know, Not to say that Samiz is lying and stole it, but sometimes we just gotta hear out the other voice, And there's emails, and there's documentation, and an IP, what do you call it, IP. Intellectual property, basically, but IP form, or what do you call it? But intellectual property is intellectual property at the end of the day. And so therefore he should be seen to what's.
I know. I've like in the past, I've spoken to people that have kind of been in a situation where like similar things have happened, where like guys have pitched ideas to certain people, and then next minute they see this idea, but then out there on TV, but yet they've got nothing to do with it, And I remember somebody telling me once, and this, I don't know if this actually works or if it can, but this is what somebody told me once. And for all you like writers and guys out there who have these ideas that actually want to pitch it to like big corporations, but are scared that something like this is going to happen. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people will have these ideas, but they'll be too scared to do anything about it just in case their idea gets stolen, because it happens so often. Is that you have to write out a synopsis and everything of your idea, have it on paper and email it to yourself before you approach anybody with that idea. So if somewhere down the line, say 5 years down the line, you pitch it to somebody, they go and they run that show without you, you've got nothing to do with it, you can be like, wait, hold up, hello, this is my idea. I spoke to so and so, they stole my idea, here's the proof, because everything's dated.
That's so true. I've heard a hack. I don't know also if it's true, so please do not hold me to it. But I've also heard a hack that write it down. If it's a logo, design it. Put it into an envelope, and post it to yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is, but I've heard something like that.
So coincidentally, sorry, just to cut you off, the email was sent to Samizi and Legend, the producer of the show. So it was two different emails. Yes, and I actually did see that. So it was sent to them directly.
Came out now.
Two timestamps that are actually sent to the...
That's all the proof you need, bro.
That's all the proof.
I think.
So these emails do work.
This is so hectic. This is so hectic because now that means that whatever the case is, it's evidence.
There's evidence,
This is not just me ranting on Twitter. But there's timestamps to say I've said this to so and so, I've said this to so and so. And maybe in a more positive light, what I don't know, maybe we should engage with some people. What are some of the things that can be done here in South Africa in terms of there's so many creatives, and I think there's still a lot of things I don't know. They have these ideas, but don't know what to do if they feel something is stolen, who to approach, how do they protect themselves? Is there a board? Is there something?
Drop a comment, guys.
Let
you
us
guys
know
who to approach. Drop us a comment, leave it down, help people out, help your creatives.
I think as a country, unfortunately in South Africa, creatives they suffer a lot, not only because of stuff like this, but just also not getting their full worth out of the stuff that they put out. I know when it comes to like collecting royalties and stuff like that, there's always issues that we have as creatives when it comes to getting what is ours. So it's nice to know. Well, it would be nice to know that there are ways that we can protect ourselves. When it comes to situations like this. Being
who can't protect themselves. USA from TikTok.
The Donald strikes again.
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
So tell me something. How true is this? Because right now we're filming it's a Sunday, and the TikTok ban apparently is supposed to happen today.
20th,
today.
So we can't exactly come in to say has it happened. We'll know tomorrow.
We'll know tomorrow.
In the comments when this is uploaded, we will pin it.
And those in US that actually are watching, I've seen you guys watching. Well done. Thank you for supporting us. Drop a comment. Let us know what it's like without TikTok. Or if you use TikTok, just let us know.
How real is this thing? I know,
bro,
but Trump is a G, bro.
That man, bro,
he's a G.
Yeah,
like he don't play no games.
Even Yuki agrees.
Even Yuki agrees. Yeah, he's building a wall and he's taking down TikTok. So
and in the process winning a Nobel Peace Prize.
In the process winning a Nobel Peace Prize.
Maybe we need a bit of Trump, just a little bit. Just a little bit of sauce.
Come help us out,
yeah. Has to say that 500 billion. It's right here.
You'll find it.
I do feel Instagram is gonna feel it. Well, content creators that have been using Reel in this past few weeks. For South Africa, we've just recently got Reels. So there have been a few countries that have been using Reels for a while. I think it's going to be an influx of Reels, and maybe it might hinder the certain countries that have just started it. Maybe there have been content creators that have been just started their growth and their following, and now we've got that influx of everyone from TikTok and
coming over.
I don't know, maybe.
But I have noticed that Reels has actually become like quite a popular thing, because if you see now on Instagram, they even have like a feed. For Reels now.
No,
so,
that is true. I think it will become popular, like we said in the first episode, that the fact that I don't have to leave Instagram to look at clips
exactly
is definitely a huge benefit. I know TikTok has a big community in South Africa also.
So on the bright side, that's just you can use TikTok and every other country that has felt like other countries that flooded their kind of content creation, you can take it for yourself. So own this moment. So TikTok shout out for TikTok SA for still doing your thing.
Let's hope it sticks around long enough, you know.
And all the followers, all the content creators in TikTok.
But speaking about Instagram, I don't know if you all heard about the alleged cancel leak of Mr. Captain America, where the man's exposed himself on Instagram.
You know what? I
accidentally.
I didn't see this. I know that you saw it because you have post notifications on for him because you're such a fan. You know, which is cool. No one is judging you.
Team Captain America.
I watched. I think I was watching the E News, the E channel, entertainment channel, E Entertainment. I always forget what's the name of the channel. But it wasn't a big deal actually. The ladies are ranting. They were like,
ladies.
Yeah, they were just. Cool
Some of them were even complimenting the man. I mean, obviously they're gonna, because thirst is a real thing. But it's just, I don't know. Like I don't. Me personally, I know there was a few people that, especially females, that kind of spoke out about it, that, this happened to him. It was a supposed accidental thing. Okay, I don't believe it personally. I don't feel
accidental. Like you can just
nobody just accidentally.
The thing is, I don't know what is his life like off camera.
Yeah,
so I don't know if he's that daring to do such a thing. That's another thing.
Who knows? I mean, but even at the end of the day, like what? Okay, were you attempting to now send these to somebody and you accidentally put them on Instagram? Like, how do you accidentally put up a picture? I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. At the end of the day, also, I don't know if he's the one who actually runs his own Instagram, because, a lot of big stars, they got people to manage their social media. So that could have been somebody else's flop,
This is true.
The whole thing could be orchestrated. Who knows? Anyway.
How's it playing out though? What are people's comments? Besides the people that are complimenting the whole thing and saying,
well, from what I've seen,
cool, they're not complaining about it.
Yeah, well, from what I've seen, the guys are like, well, more the ladies, but like the people have kind of like supported him in a sense, don't worry about it. It's cool. It happens.
It's a mistake.
It was a mistake. We all do it. But you look to like a couple years back, when there was that big incident where a lot of celebrities' nudes were leaked, especially the female stars. There was such backlash about it. Yeah. Like, I mean, a lot of people were put down. A lot of females were like, kind of like shunned for it. But when a guy does it, it's okay. See, that to me is like
Kat Dennings. Kat Dennings,
she spoke up about it. Most of you would know from Two Broke Girls.
Yeah.
Among other things,
she was one of the victims.
She was one of the victims of that leak, that big leak. I think it was her, Scarlett Johansson. There was a whole lot of people involved in that, and she was actually one of the people that spoke up recently to say, like, how is it that people will stand up and support? Not that there's anything wrong with people supporting him, but why could not there have been the support with them when it happened to them?
But this is my thing, like. I might be wrong. It's just a podcast show. We don't have to be right or wrong. It's just our suggestions and our opinions. And my thing is, right, I feel like body shaming and slut shaming is a real thing in the women's community, like in female community.
Yeah.
Like the females were like okay with Chris Evans and his nudes, but they weren't supportive of the females. For them, it's like, why would you keep nudes, or why would you? If it's their thing, if they're doing that,
you must know, ladies are another breed.
Yeah.
Ladies won't like each other before they even speak to each other. Ladies just like to have to look at each other and they're like, I don't like you.
Yeah.
Generally, I'll be honest, besides the haters, generally we're very easy going.
We easy
going.
We don't
emotions so, ladies, I'm not speaking anything against the emotions because believe me, they do come at a benefit very much. But I don't know. With ladies, there's a lot of competition that happens. A lot of
It's almost like a subconscious thing where it's like I don't know. I don't understand. Like you guys just want to like always be one up on one another. Like I don't know. I know it's not for every woman. I can't generalize, but I've seen it a lot. It's a
real thing, and we notice it.
It's a real thing.
Do some internal reflection and
just support one another, man.
Work on it. Support each other.
That's true. But ladies, please, maybe you guys can comment. Maybe we're getting out of context here. But with that being said, for our WCW, we have amazing ladies in South Africa that are doing amazing.
Oh yeah,
it's not
definitely.
It's not a Wednesday, but we are choosing to use WCW.
Yeah.
with that being said, there's an amazing lady who runs a YouTube channel, and has an amazing huge brand that she just launched, Yours Beauty.
Okay.
Huge shout out to that. I think she's 100% owner of the company, and from what I've seen, they launched face masks.
Okay.
For ladies, I think gents can also use them. I'm not sure. Yours, if you want to send them to us,
I'll definitely use
I could use a face mask.
we could definitely use that. Shout out, man.
Shout out. We love the work that you're doing,
and the fact that she's doing it 100% on her own. She doesn't have any kind of like corporate backing. She's like 100% owner of this thing. That's a big thing in this day and age. Because a lot of companies will get involved just to kind of get some profit out of it. But the fact that she's doing it all on her own, like shout out to you.
I hope
big
a lot
thing.
of these female entrepreneurs can use their platform to help other females also trying to find their way, because everyone has ideas, but like no one knows the outlets and who to go to. If you know people that are needing that kind of help, I hope that the females are out there to just support each other and just like help each other and just give them that sort of information, help one another grow that way as well.
I'll be honest, I don't think you even need to make that comment, because like I always say on our channel, the females are the ones that are supporting each other. It's not the guys.
This is true.
This is true. Besides the brand that obviously she runs, she's just always uplifting women. She's always talking about things that they go through. She's always talking about business. Always talking about property. How to do this, how to do that. So the female community, as far as entrepreneurship is concerned, is in South Africa is doing very well. I think sometimes it helps when this is going to sound very wrong, but when you've sort of like been put down, from the economic society for quite some time, I think you guys get to support each other even more, because yes, at first there is something to prove and you guys want to uplift each other. But in the long run, you actually end up having a bigger community of support.
True.
Definitely.